Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for today's video, but also very sad because today is Halloween and I feel like that means after today I have to retire all of my holiday accessories. I have my like little skeleton hand in my hair. I'm gonna miss the holiday accessories. But today's video, we are gonna be wrapping up the graveyard project pan for 2024. So today is the finale. This project was created by Emily from Emily and Max, one of my favorite people. As I always say, thank you, Emily, for creating this project and for just being such an outstanding person. I really do miss you so much, and I just cannot wait till we get to hang out in person again. At this time of year, it's just bringing all the feels back from like just getting to hang out with Emily in person, and I really miss Emily. And if you have not checked Emily's channel out, go check her out. All the information about this project as well as how to find everybody else who's participating will be in the description box down below. But if you're interested in my finale, it's not the most exciting. We hit goal on one product. Two. Oh girl, 2 out of 6, 1/3, 33%. That's what's in store for you in this update. So if you're interested, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. But girl, could we take a moment to like let a word finish before we move on to the next word? Where were we? If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. But other than that, let's get into the update. Sometimes I like annoy myself. Like I can tell I'm speaking fast, but I don't know how to slow my words down. All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave you on the edge of your seats for the things that we've been successful on. In this project, there were 2 separate categories of products that we were working on. We have the, why am I doing this? We have the resurrection category, which are products throughout our collection that have been in other projects that maybe we did hit a goal on, but we wanted to bring it back to work on again, or maybe we weren't successful in reaching our goals. So we're bringing it back, trying to reach our goals again. And then we have the collecting cobwebs category, which are products that are doing precisely that in our collection. They are collecting cobwebs. They are bringing the spiders out to play. So up first, I have this product, which I rolled in last update to replace a foundation that I was going to declutter. This is my Knotless Skin Realist, and I rolled this in, I think, for a collecting cobwebs category. I don't think I've worked on this in another project. A lot of these products that I have in today's video are both. This was my favorite tinted like skin tint back in 2021, and then I like all but forgot about it. And I wanted to bring it back out to give myself the motivation, the encouragement to reach for it. I didn't think I was gonna get very far, but I wanted to see if I could just use this at least maybe like, I was thinking maybe like 1/3 to halfway. I think I've reached for this 3 times and I just don't like this product. I don't think it looks good on my skin anymore. And I was considering decluttering it, but I actually have kept this around for, there's many days that I will come home from work and want to just play around with an eyeshadow palette to kind of create a look, work on my testing process. So I'm like basically doing my makeup again. And maybe I don't want to waste like my good foundations on literally just putting foundation on to take like my pictures and kind of see how a full look comes together. And then I'm literally going to go wash my makeup off. That is what I'm saving this for like moments that like I'm not gonna be out and about and probably not even filming. I just don't think this looks flattering on my skin. I feel like it ages my skin and it's just not pretty. So I wasn't successful in this, but at least I've determined that I don't love this product. Honestly, I feel like I may like declutter this from my collection, but then I'm just keeping it in a drawer for those moments. But it's not a product I'm even considering in my everyday rotation because I would not wear this to work or out and about. I'd rather not wear makeup. And then last update, I also rolled in all of my Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes, and I gave myself the goal to no pan left behind as many as possible. I was successful in completing 2. So I did the Wild palette as well as the Wild Python. And I don't think I even reached for any of the others even one time. So not successful in that at all. I am still hoping to get through these at some point this year. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but only no pan left behind it too. I will leave, I honestly, yeah, I do have pictures. I have pictures with this one. I think I may end up decluttering the Wild Tiger. This just, I have these shades but more special in like my indie palettes, so I just don't see a need to keep this one around. I did really enjoy using the Wilds Tiger palette. I thought that this was really beautiful, and this is some of these shades, like I feel like some of these tones are a little bit unique to my collection, and this one I do want to keep around. But I only completed 2 out of the 6. That seems to be a common theme in this project, 2 out of 6, because we completed 2, we didn't complete the other 4. All right, moving on to, oh, no, I have 3, 3-ish. Okay, this is the 3-ish. No, we're gonna save that for, save that. If you can't track my brain, imagine how I feel. Okay, this, I'm disappointed in myself for this one. This is the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. I really want to know how close I am to pan in this product. I rolled this in for, I rolled this in for Resurrection because I did work on this in a separate project, gave myself a 30 use goal, and then I gave myself a 50 use goal in this project. This has been in since the introduction. I'd reached for it 18 times going into the last update, and I have only reached for this an additional 5 times. So 23 uses on this one. I didn't even reach 25, which really kind of bums me out. But I do have a really good dip going in the center of this product, and I hope that I can continue to use this and hit pan. Honestly, it'd be exciting to hit pan in this before I film my updated all the pans in my collection. I don't feel like I have a lot of new pans to add to that, so I'd love to hit a pan or 2 before filming that. And I would feel so like encouraged to hit a pan on this. I would feel so proud of myself if I was able to do that, but unfortunately I was not successful in this project. All right, here is another Resurrection product, and this is the like 3-ish completions. So I have my Westman Atelier Lit Up stick in the shade, is it Lit Up highlighting stick? Okay, the reason I say 3-ish is this is such an expensive product that I was like, I am actually gonna dig out the product that is in this component, which there is quite a bit. So I had gotten level with the packaging. My goal with this one was to finish it off, and I am still hopeful I can finish this before the end of the year. But once I dug into the packaging, I still have so like there's a lot of product in the component, so I still have quite a bit of highlighter left. Now it is a really beautiful pink tone glossy highlight that I feel like should be easy for me to use. However, it is one of those highlights that either needs to be set with a powder, or it does feel a bit distracting on your face. Your hair is going to get stuck in it and things like that. And I will say, admittedly, I am not the best at like reaching into like a face palette for a cream product. I feel like that's gonna be kind of difficult. So I should put it on my desk behind me to give me that reminder. But at this point in time, this product has been moved. It was complete to the point of flush with the packaging, but the actual product is not complete. So I won't count this as an empty until I've actually used up the rest of the product that's in that pan. All right, moving on to my 2 successes. So up first, I have my Hourglass Ghost Quad, and I rolled this in for a kind of a mixture of collecting cobwebs. It is an older product. I believe I purchased this in 2019. And it is also a Resurrection product because in the past I have reached for this shade 50 times in a project. So with this product, I wanted to reach for each shade in this palette a total of 7 times each, and the palette as a whole 28 times. I will say a lot of the times that I reach into this palette, I do like to mix at least 2 of the shades. I really do so frequently mix this shade with some of the other shades just to kind of lighten them up a little bit, but I also really love the way that these 2 shades mix together. And so I reached the goal of 7 uses on all of these shades before I had reached the 28 uses on the palette. But I'm very happy to say, as of the last update going into this, I had only reached for this quad 8 times. Now I heavily focused on this in September so that I could like reach my goal. Like this was front and center. This was like the only blush I was really reaching for, but I did end up hitting 28 total uses on this quad as a whole, so reached into it 28 separate days. And then in terms of each of the shades, so I reached for this shade right here 8 total times. Sorry, no, I had reached for it 3 times as of the last update, reached for it an additional 8 times, so I'm at 11 uses on this really beautiful pink shade. On this shade right here, the nude shade, I had also reached for 3 times going into this update. I reached for it an additional 10 times, putting me at 13 total uses with this shade. This shade down here, I had not reached for at all going into this update, so I reached for this one 7 total times. And then this shade right here, I had also not reached for going into the last update, but I did reach for this one 9 total times. So going into this, I had 8 uses on the palette. I reached for it an additional 20 times, putting me at 28 total uses, and I'm very, very pleased with my progress on this. I absolutely love this little quad. I was just reminded as to how beautiful the Hourglass blushes are, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And it definitely, like, I wasn't ready to put it away, but I had been reaching for it so much. I'm like, girl, we gotta cycle through some other products in my collection. Sad to be putting it away, but excited that it kind of like re-motivated my love, or reignited my love for that palette. And then the final product that I have to share progress on is my Vesca Beauty highlight, and I'm so happy about this one. So this is a Resurrection, also collecting cobwebs. I'm pretty sure I also purchased, no, this I think I purchased in 2020 or 2021, but I had previously had a pan in this highlight, and I wanted to give myself a stretch goal. So I challenged myself to reach for this 50 total times. I was at 32 out of those 50 uses going into the last update. This has been in since the introduction, and I did reach for those 18 additional times, and actually I have reached for this 21 total times. So I even surpassed that 50 use goal, and I'm so excited to kind of see the progress pictures of this, just because I really do feel like this pan has expanded so much. And it makes me so happy. This will be an exciting thing to share when I update you guys on all of the pans in my collection, just because I feel like this one has grown quite a bit. I actually, in the past, have used this, I feel like I hit a pan because I was using it as an inner corner, but it is also my favorite like champagne highlight, or just not pink highlight in my collection. But I used this mostly as a highlighter on the cheeks, but also as an inner corner highlight some. And I'm just excited to continue to see this pan grow. This is something that I would consider potentially bringing back even again for next year's Graveyard Project pan, just because I had so much fun playing with this one and watching the pan grow. But after that, you guys, those are my updates. That is the conclusion of this project. This is the finale. Sad day. Sad to see this project go. Sad to have to put my Halloween accessories away. But as always, I would love to know what product you most recently hit a pan on or emptied out within your collection. Let a girl know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting me and my channel, as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye. P.S. Have fun tonight. If you're trick-or-treating, be safe, and happy Halloween.